Hi you guys, it's Arielle. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I want to take you to the French version of the dollar store. And the reason why I think it's important to show you this is because I think it can be really helpful if you're traveling in Paris and you find yourself in a pinch and you need something really quick, or if you've recently moved here and you're looking for apartment essentials like kitchen supplies, cleaning supplies, toiletries, art supplies. You really can find that variety that we're used to in the North American style dollar store, and that's what I want to show you today. The French version of the dollar store that I'll be taking you to today is called Jiffy. I say that it's a version of the dollar store because they aren't exactly the same. For example, everything isn't going to be priced at €1, unfortunately. But this is going to be the closest that you'll get to the prices and the incredible variety of products that you can find at your local dollar store back home. Now, there are similar stores to Jiffy. For example, I actually prefer the store called Action, which has a similar concept but is a little bit cheaper and has more North American products. But as you can see, Action won't be as easy to access because all their locations are outside the city center, while Jiffy, on the other hand, has a ton of central locations in Paris. And the Jiffy location that I'm going to take you to today is located at République in the 3rd arrondissement. Now, before I take you guys into the store, I just want to remind you that if you are planning a trip to Paris in the near future and you're looking for other great travel tips, then I highly recommend my guides and itineraries on my website, getthemargarita.com. You have my Welcome to Paris itinerary, which is great for your first time in Paris, and my Welcome Back to Paris itinerary, which is great if you want to experience a city like a local. I would recommend this for your second or your third trip. All my itineraries are vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free friendly, and are jam-packed with my favorite restaurants, museums, activities, and shops. Now let's head into Jiffy. All right, so right off the bat, as soon as you come in, you have tons of kitchen supplies. You've got things like sponges and microfiber cloths. Also lots of little baskets to store things in. And then moving down, you have a ton of really useful toiletries, like Q-tips, for example, and packs of toothbrushes, socks, and phone-friendly finger gloves, really good for winter. And also pretty good price. These are only $2.50. Other essentials like hairbrushes, the nice ones that fold with a mirror in them. Jiffy is also one of the only stores where you'll find holiday decorations. So right now we have Halloween decorations. And this, for example, the fake spider webs, I've never seen this in any other store in Paris or even in France, for that matter. I also just noticed these ones for 69 cents with the fake spiders, and this is totally something that you would find in a North American dollar store. Light it up. Halloween galore. It might seem kind of strange to want to show you guys this, but truly it is very rare to find this many festive decorations for a holiday. You really can't find a lot of themed stuff for Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, unless it's in a place like Jiffy. I can't even tell you guys how many stores Jean and I went to last year to try and find a pumpkin carving kit. And we actually never found one, so we ordered one off of Amazon for €20. But this one for $5 is a great deal. And you also have a ton of Halloween costumes, party supplies like face paint, hair dye. Oh my gosh, even some wigs, I think. Jean living his North American dream of celebrating Halloween.
Harry Potter.
Anyways, back to the more normal items. You have tons of kitchen supplies here. that I think would come in handy if you're staying in Paris for an extended amount of time. Things like vegetable peeler, scissors, skewers, wooden spatulas, stuff like that. You also have a pretty good selection of affordable dishware. You've got a lot of bowls here and mugs. And other various essentials like a cutting board, salt and pepper shaker. As someone who does a lot of hosting, I really love the party supplies aisle at Jiffy. Things like birthday candles come in really handy, and balloons. One thing as well that you can find at Jiffy, which Jean and I, again, could not find anywhere else, are sparklers. These little guys. And what's really cool is they also have them in number form as well, which I think is great for birthdays. But yeah, something so simple that you really cannot find in a grocery store or like your average convenience store in France. You've got a ton more dishware over here and cutlery as well. As well as other cooking essentials like kitchen knives. This is a great deal for someone who just moved into their Paris apartment and needs a set of cutlery fast. Other useful party items like paper cups and paper plates. You've got a ton of other really useful kitchen supplies and baking supplies as well, like oven-safe dishes and a selection of pots and pans. A crepe pan is definitely a Paris apartment essential. Something else I want to point out is this set of measuring cups, which is so hard to find in France. Most things, like most recipes, are measured in grams, but if you're trying to use a North American recipe, you're gonna need a set of measuring cups. And $3.49 is actually a great deal. I couldn't find these when I first moved here, and so I bought them off Amazon for 15 euros. You have some other really useful household items over here, like a wooden cutting board or a spice rack, an ice cube tray, definitely an essential, and a dish drying rack as well. You've actually got a variety of dish drying racks, all different sizes and prices. As you move to the back of the store, there's a couple other useful items I want to show you guys, like these power bars, for example. You also even have travel adapters here as well, which could come in really handy. You've also got a pretty good selection of linens and pillows, as well as comforters, which I think can be really useful because when you first move into an apartment in Paris, it's pretty rare that it'll come with a set of sheets and a pillow, and it can be challenging your first week to live without those essentials. The comforters are actually pretty reasonably priced. You have this queen size winter comforter for 40 euros. The pillows as well, not too bad. You've got the North American style pillow, which is rectangular. A lot of French people have square pillows. So this was something I struggled to find when I first moved here. But yeah, this one you have for 18, this one 14. This is the square pillow that you find pretty much everywhere in France. You've also got an aisle for bathroom essentials, and we actually need a shower curtain, so I think we'll pick one up.
The one with the little dinosaur.
This one's a bit pricier, but you can wash it at 40 degrees, so I think I'll grab this one. You've also got a ton of random storage pieces. Jean was actually considering buying this because we need something that goes right beside the washing machine, but that's thin enough. So yeah, you have this for 23 euros. And over here you have other types of arrangement for about 20 euros. And then closer to the cash, you have a bunch of different cleaning supplies and office supplies as well. Notebooks for between 2 and 4 euros. Glue, which I find always comes in handy when you have those random DIY projects that come up. Pencil crayons, pens, sticky tack, and push pins. Other home essentials that I wanted to show you, things like broom heads, broomstick, different types of mops. Right by the cash as well, you have some really great essentials for travel, like this luggage scale and travel containers as well, a rain poncho, and umbrellas, which, trust me, is handy this season in Paris. And lastly, I just wanted to show you other random beauty essentials that you might need, like a nail file, nail clippers, and some more hairbrushes. All right, so I think that brings us to the end of today's video. One other thing I wanted to mention are batteries. They were right at the cash and we grabbed them on the way out. But yeah, you can also find pretty much any battery under the sun at the cash. I hope you guys found this video useful. I hope it gave you an idea of where you can shop if you're in a pinch. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. I hope you have a great week and I'll see you in the next one.